On this episode, let's take a look at Oxford's history through a new game, share what's happening with homecoming festivities, and show how you can input our future shows. The theme for today's show, School Spirit.
There may be, and there may. And there may or may not be a few surprises along the way.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Buzz. Here we bring you all the buzz that is happening at Oxford High School. I'm Landon.
And I'm Stella. Let's get started. Hey Buzz fans, we here at The Buzz want to make the show more interesting. However, we don't know what our viewers want. We have decided to create a suggestion box. With the box, you can write down any ideas on segments for The Buzz. Make sure they're appropriate and reasonable. The box will be placed outside Career Tech Room 254. We really want to hear your opinions.
Hey, speaking of OHS, our classmates have some fun learning Oxford history. Let's check out what they discovered. That's definitely not in our textbooks. Our town has some pretty wild stories. Back to you, Stella Jean.
Thanks, Landon. What a fun game. Why don't we keep the Oxford School Spirit?
Where are we at?
Hey, speaking of OHS, our classmates have some fun learning Oxford's history. Let's check out what they discovered.
What's up, guys?
Welcome to Oxford Game. It's the game where we play a game and tell you some facts about Oxford.
Yeah, so today we're going to be playing Uno Flip. Sure y'all all know original Uno. This one's a little different.
Okay, so I'm Haley.
I'm Taylor. I'm Carly.
I'm Landon.
And I'm Addison.
Let's get started. She can even know that.
Sorry guys. That made me feel like the magic school bus kids. Because they go, oh, Carlos.
You're so stay.
already?
Now for this part, we're going to be playing a quick game of trivia facts in Oxford or about Oxford.
Ready?
Take the mic back, Carly. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Alright. What was Oxford's original name?
I already know this one.
Oh yeah.
Cotton Trail.
Wrong.
I'm gonna go with
Sprays.
That's wrong.
I'm gonna go with lick skillet.
It's lick skillet.
The answer was Lick Skillet. Okay,
I don't know what that means.
What does that mean?
It means it's not connected to the camera.
Guys.
All right.
It's my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Welcome back to the video. How did Coldwater join Oxford?
I think it was trading. What do you think?
And then,
Yeah, I'm gonna think NX.
You think?
alright.
Yeah, I'll give you NX.
Oh, you already
I
got the answer.
made the questions. I know what this is.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Hey! It's just.
I want to change it to
No
yellow.
Mercy is worse.
Who knew Oxford used to be called Lick Skillet? That's definitely not in our textbooks. Our town has some pretty wild stories. Back to you, Stella Jean.
Thanks, Landon. What a fun game. why don't we keep the Oxford school spirit up and talk about homecoming? Students, as you may know, next week is homecoming, one of my favorite times of year as a band kid. I could go on and on about homecoming, but because my dear darling producers asked me to take a step back, I'll let my friend Jacob tell you more.
Hello Oxford, I'm Jacob Summerlin and I'm coming to you live from Lamar Field, where all the homecoming activities for next week are coming to a close. As Stella mentioned, I'm talking about homecoming as a whole and homecoming from next week. Homecoming is a tradition from American high schools and universities for welcoming back alumni and pumping up that amazing school spirit. We see this tradition continue in our very own high school as band and cheer welcome back alumni to school. Our theme for homecoming next week is Under the Sea. We're gonna have dress-up days for tourists, lifeguards, sea creatures, and black and gold. You can expect plenty of aquatic elements in our school halls. Not only will you get to participate in this tradition that's been around for almost 100 years, but you get to do it with your friends. So make sure to come to the parade, go to the games, and dress up next week. Go Big O.
Thanks, Jacob. Oh, how I love football season. But hey, don't let my excitement for next week diminish my excitement for tonight. There's an away game at Moody today, August 29th. Be there and be loud.
This week, some of our sports broadcasting students had a chat with Coach Jones to talk about the upcoming cheer season.
How exciting. Let's take a look.
So I'm Coach Jones, and I coach the varsity cheerleaders, and I'm really excited for this upcoming season. I think the beginning of every season is it's a fresh start. It's something to see, like you get to put new pieces together and new attributes and assets, and like I like to see how much people have grown over the past year or the past couple of years, and to see like what they're going to build now. So I'm excited for this season. Cheerleading is really deep in my soul. It means to me like being there and supporting the other teams, but also like cheerleaders in themselves are athletes. Cheerleading in general to me means being of that support, but also, you know, looking for support in other, like where they're athletes and they put in a lot of work, background, administratively, like coming up with pep rallies, thinking about things for games and for different events that I don't think people always see. And so, yeah. Objectives and expectations. I would say to look good. It's important because we have a job. Make sure that we are trying to cheer on whatever sport it is that we are there for. And sometimes it's us. Sometimes we're cheering for ourselves, and sometimes it's cheering for other teams. So just making that the main focus and the main priority. I think it's just servitude, being able to serve others.
Thanks, Coach Jones.
You know who's been super buddy-buddy with cheer this year? The band. They've been trying to keep up with all the cheerleaders' chants. It's tougher than it looks.
The football topic might be getting a little redundant this episode, but while it's on my mind, I want to bring up the student section.
Oh yeah, it's been a little dull here recently. I mean, it was pretty empty the entire season last year.
Well, yeah, last year I originally wanted to touch on that and how plus our SCA wanted to avoid that this year, but as it turns out, I don't have to.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm of course still going to play the video, but last Friday our student section really showed up. They were loud and proud, like we've always encouraged.
Hey, that's awesome. Maybe our video will help keep that ball rolling.
Only one way to find out.
Hi, my name is Caden Bice.
Hi, my name is Angela Sahi.
Hi, I'm Valeria Gray.
The reason we feel like we needed to improve attendance in the student section is because, like, from whenever I first started coming to OHS, during the 8th grader being in the marching band, just like the atmosphere being so down compared to these other schools, it didn't feel right and it didn't sit right with me. Like being 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, now a junior, the glimpses that we've had, like at the Elite 8, we did great and stuff like that. Just seeing those like flashes of this, we could be this. Like, why can't we do that every game? So I feel like it gives a great atmosphere for our athletes to be in, our students, like for just student-ran events, people showing up and supporting. It overall just supports our students in general, student athletes and just students in general. So yeah.
And also, we're Oxford. We're known to be prideful of what we are. And something that comes with that is being supportive of each other. We're like a big family here at Oxford High School. And something that we need to be like family is we go and support each other, even if it's different sporting events, extracurriculars. Like, it's not just sporting events that we should be supporting each other, but also extracurriculars like choir, band, art club, all those different activities that are out there.
I think the student section matters because us having a bigger...
If you want to catch the rest of this interview, go to our OHS Jacket Media page here on YouTube.
I'm really excited to see what the students will bring to the table for Friday nights, especially when it's emphasized with t-shirts.
Me too. But I think the most compelling argument is how close the student section is to the concession stands. I love a good bucket of popcorn under the Friday night lights. Jeez, now I'm hungry.
Maybe this is a good time to discuss lunch for next week.
I don't really see how that will help my appetite, but sure.
Once you see what we are having next week, I'm sure you will see how it will help. On Monday, sadly, you will have to feed yourself at home because we will be out of school for Labor Day. On Tuesday, we will have beef fiesta pizza, strawberry feast cups, corn, and California mixed vegetables. On Wednesday, we will have hamburger peach cups, sweet potato fries, baked beans, and lettuce, tomato pickle boats. On Thursday, we will have breaded cheese sticks, mandarin oranges, corn, and onion rings. Lastly, on Friday, we'll have delicious chicken sandwiches or spicy chicken sandwiches, fruit salad, and waffle fries. Wow, lunch really does sound good, Stella. What do you think?
Lunch sounds delicious. That really doesn't help my appetite. But now let's talk about something to take my mind off of it.
We're here with the Key Club president, Emma McCorkle. Why don't you tell us about the new revival of Oxford's Key Club?
So, what is Key Club?
So, Key Club is a student organization for community service and to help reach out to people in our community and be a face for the school.
What sort of events do you have?
So, we're trying to have one community service a month, and for our October, we're going to work Oxford Fest. In November, we're going to write letters to veterans. And then in December, we want to go to the elementary schools dressed as Christmas characters and get to read books to them. And then we have a few more fun things planned for next semester as well.
So how does one join Key Club?
So if you're interested in Key Club, you need to go talk to Ms. Ham, our sponsor, in room Career Tech 244. And also, if you're interested, it's a $35 fee, and it includes a t-shirt.
That's okay, yeah. That is amazing, isn't it, Landon?
It sure is, Stella. But you know what else is amazing?
What?
Cody, and he has an interesting story and history to feed your mind.
Wow.
This is my newest segment for our show today. I'm going to pick a random thing, person, place, moment, or anything of the sort in history that is interesting, and I'm going to tell you about it. And I may or may not have other people, like the lovely Miss Finley here with me today, to talk about things like this. So, for our first story, we have a very interesting one, a personal favorite of mine. If you are a big war history buff, you might know this one. We're going to be talking about the tale of Private Wojtek. You know who that is, Miss Finley?
I did not know until you told me, Cody. I had never heard of this individual before meeting you, and I'm very excited for you to tell our friends all about it.
So, it was the midst of World War II. 1942, the Polish 22nd Artillery Unit was traveling to go and fight the Nazis. In the city of Hamadan, Iran, they met a young shepherd who requested a trade of some rations and a Swiss Army knife. And they traded that, and in return, he gave them a sack with a Syrian brown bear cub in it. So, kind of like a Pokemon. But the artillery soldiers, seeing the potential in this, took the bear back and started raising it, as you would any bear. They raised the bear on the cartoon bear diet of milk, honey, and marmalade, along with different various fruits. They named him Wojtek, which translates roughly to joyful warrior. They fed him milk out of an empty vodka bottle. But eventually, the higher-ups of the Polish military were told that the 22nd had a bear. And the pets aren't exactly allowed in the military, so they went to go and see what was up and get rid of the bear. And when they got there, the 22nd Artillery said, "Bear? What do you mean? That's Private Wojtek."
The weather for this weekend will be a high of 78 with a low of 65 for Saturday. And for Sunday, a high of 78 with a low of 65. That's all for the weather this weekend.
Where are we at? Did you take the video already?
Okay.
Haley, you scrolled past the coming back from. Have for you on this episode of The Buzz. Be sure you like and subscribe to us here on OHS Jacket Media YouTube channel so you can stay up to date on all that's happening at Oxford High School. You can also find us on OHS Jacket Media across all our social media platforms.
We hope you have a great day and
Go Big Go!